that I tend not to go in to bat for Megan. Usually I'm calling her out for maladaptive behaviours or for the many, many things that she's said in relation to Kylie's case. I'm going to point out, however, that this video isn't about Megan at all, but about statements made by A for J in relation to Megan's daughter, which she claims are truths told to her by this Elle that she tells us she's in communication with. I don't think that anyone believes for one moment that Elle is a real person. As an Australian, I can't hone in on different American dialects like people who actually live there can. But a few people have mentioned that this Elle sounds like she has a hint of a Canadian accent. I will say, however, that to my somewhat untrained ear, she doesn't sound like someone from the Tahoe area. This is an audio from one of Megan's lives. Listen, question, and consider what you know as being 100% fact.
Oh, and by the way, just to clarify, again, for the 10,000th time, I heard Army did a live today, and somehow, some way, Elle thinks, and I want to see proof of this. I want to know how she knows this. Because as far as I know, my daughter has never, and told me has never met Kiely. So why? And because she's in the rodeo, you would think that somehow, some way, they would have walked by each other. I mean, I guess if you walked by each other and said hi, I guess you could have met. But according to Daisy, she's never met Kiely. So I would like to know how Elle knows Kiely knows that that Daisy knew Kiely, because that's never come up at all. Daisy swore, when I asked Daisy, she said she never met Kiely. So I guess that Elle's lying again, which is probably more like the truth. But if she can prove to me something, I'll be more than happy to ask my daughter. And maybe my daughter forgot. Maybe my daughter doesn't know. Maybe she doesn't know who Kiely was. To know that, no, I don't know. But I kind of think that would have come out already. Kind of think that would have come out on like day 2. So considering it's like almost a year and a half later, and you also say Kiely's pregnant, and that you don't know who the father is, on all these things, and they're all lies. You say that I have like 25 kids. That's a lie. My name is not my name, so we know that's a lie. That I'm hiding kids, we know that's a lie. And so then to top it off, now you're going to try to say that Elle told you that Kiely knew Daisy. I think that's a lie. I'm just going off of what what's been said so far, and on your behalf, and I think you're a liar. So I'm just stating facts. I just think that would have, considering I've talked to Daisy every day. Well, not every day. She's kind of living her own life. She's doing what she wants to do. But I talk to her at least once a week. I kind of think that when I said, "Did you know Kiely?" she would have said, "Yeah, Mom, I knew who Kiely was." Nope, that never came out of her mouth. No, I do not know Kiely is what came out of her mouth. She never met Kiely. She didn't know who Kiely was. Daisy, when Daisy is 4 years older than Kiely. Kiely would have been a freshman when Daisy was graduating high school. So there's no way on earth, unless she babysat Kiely in a band room somewhere and didn't even know who Kiely was. No, it's not even possible. Still not possible. Not because no, it's not possible. So keep trying.
Speaking to Elle, she informed me that Daisy did know Kiely, that Kiely had discussed with her meeting Daisy, Prelude's girlfriend. All right. So I find that interesting. I mean, why lie about it? Weird, in my opinion. Daisy Cole, Megan's daughter, Sammy's bestie. Apparently she did know Kiely. According to Elle. All hearsay, all speculation, people. But I found that interesting personally. And also, something Elle shared with me was that she recalled Kiely talking about how Nate, I speculate Nate Cole, was into rodeo. You know, like how Megan has said her daughter is into rodeo too. So, I mean, even if Megan is in no way related to this Nate, who I speculate is Nate Cole, then, I mean, if her daughter does rodeo with him, she probably knows him anyway, right? Good odds, in my opinion.
So I guess my first question is, can anyone verify that Nate is in rodeo? Seriously, look at those little twiggy arms and twiggy legs. Does he look like someone who would do rodeo? He'd be on the ground and stomped in 3 seconds flat. First of all, I'd like to see some solid proof that Daisy knew Kiely. An actual connection. People have tried really hard to make that connection, and no one has. The lodge photo that people were buzzing about for a while, we now know that that is someone else. We don't need to worry about that identity, but that's been proven. Hypothetically, if Sammy and Kiely were such great friends, maybe they all hung out together. But who honestly believes that Sammy and Kiely ever hung out together? Maybe if Daisy was at the party, she might have met Kiely then, but that's not the same as knowing someone. She lived out of Truckee for 2 years before that party. When would she have crossed paths with Kiely? It's not impossible for her to have known Kiely, but it seems implausible. And to date, no one has shown any solid proof. Elle, if you're actually out there and you want people to consider you as remotely credible, then perhaps, first of all, get a number with an area code that matches Truckee. And then secondly, maybe you should contact one of the more credible content creators and tell them your story, rather than someone who hasn't really done a lot for her own credibility lately. I know Megan is not always truthful, and I know that perhaps if Daisy did know Kiely, she may want people to not know that. But in this situation, I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt, particularly given that some of these things that A for J is saying are things that seem to be based on comments that Megan has said in the past, that A for J has ran with, taken that little snippet of information and created a new narrative.